Yeah. Binks thinks he's a dog. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about Binks real short. And I think that you can make contact with Binks just by, and he loves to talk. I could put Binks on right now, and he would say something to you because he has no shame. He really believes, Binks, come here. Come here, Binks. Come here. I want you to say hi to your pet psychic. Okay? I want you to connect with Binks because he thinks he's a dog. Say hi. Say hi, Binks. Come on. Okay. You're being a brat. Anyways, my big fat Lord Binks thinks he's a dog. He's learning even how to bark, believe it or not. He eats dog food, plus cat food, but he thinks he's a dog. And then I want to ask you a really important question because our animals have personality. Lord Binks, you know how most cats, they do their little thing in their litter box?
Yeah, they go off on their own and things like that.
Exactly. But Binks is strange. All cats have a litter box where they go potty and then they bury their with the gravel, they bury their stuff. Now, Lord Binks, I don't know, he doesn't seem like he's retarded, but I know kids have imagination. Lord Binks, his bowl of water and food, after he eats, he has this imagination of burying it, gravel over his food, hiding it. You can actually see him like he's digging up his gravel and going closer to the bowl, and in his mind, he's burying his food. He's covering it.
He's saving it for later.
Is that, I know, but we think that maybe he's got an imagination or something, or he's retarded.
Yeah,
now,
he might be trying to hide it from your dog.
Well, the dogs are outside now. She goes in and out. But he's opposite now. Now he's not burying his poopy. He's burying his make-believe gravel over his bowl. I don't understand.
Funny.
Is there something you can connect with this dog, with this cat, and tell me if there's something going on with him?
It could be an instinct because there's some animals in the wild, they'll cache their food. They'll make a hole, they'll put their food in, and then they'll cover it over for later. It's like their own little refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Arrow, if there's anything that smells really strong, he'll try to cover it up with imaginary kitty litter, too.
Really? So Binks is not the only one that does that?
No. He hasn't been covering up his food, but he has been covering up, like if there's a spot on the floor where I dropped a little bit of cleaner or something like that and didn't see it and didn't wipe it up, he'll go and he'll tell me that you missed a spot by pretending to dig and cover it over.
Oh, cute.
Well, how cute. But Binks really has... The thing is, Binks don't have any gravel around his food. He's just pretending with his...
Yeah, he's just scratching at the floor, pretending to bury things.
Yeah. That's strange. I thought Binks was weird. Now, what about... How come before he started doing that? He just started doing that 6 months ago. Before, he used to bury his poopy. Now he's not burying it. I have to go there and bury it for him, but he's over there scratching and pretending he's burying his food. Like he's confused. Is that normal, too?
No, he's just pulling your leg.
Really?
Not all cats bury their waste. Some of them, I think it's a status thing with cats, because Arrow, he always buries his, but Checkers never does.
Oh, but Binks was doing it really good until he got this thing about burying his imagination gravel over his food. And it was really funny because what we did, I went and bought him a special little carpet. You know, there's the little carpets that you can throw on and put their food on. Well, he actually took the carpet by the corners and scratched it over the bowl. And he had the carpet just surrounded over his, wrinkled up in the bowl. And his food was underneath it. And I said, that's it.
Did you change his cat food around that time?
Yeah, we've always changed his food. He's very finicky, from seafood to, and then, like I said, he loves dog food. There's something about he eats dog food. So, I don't know. Is that natural, too, or is he dingy?
Well, we had problems with our cat stealing dog food when we were feeding the commercial kibbles. Our cats were always stealing out of the dog dish, and it would make them sick. Especially with male cats, the higher levels of magnesium in the dog food and ash in the dog food helps create crystals in the cat's bladder, which can cause blockages.
Yeah.
And that's not very good for them.
Wow. Awesome.
My greyhound, she's about hilarious. We go in there and we feed her, and she will not eat if anybody is in the kitchen. She will not eat. She'll just stand there and stare at you until you leave the kitchen, and then she'll eat.
And she's very well mannered.
She does not want to be watched while she's eating. Period. But I have noticed, because she is definitely an inside dog. I don't have a fenced yard, and she can run faster than I can. So and they chase anything that moves. So I'm always worried about her getting out without being on a leash and running off and not being able to find her. But I noticed that we have in the living room we have an old comforter, and I've got it folded up, and that's her bed in the living room. And you can give her treats, and she will go in there and she will dig up the blanket, and then like she's burying the treat in the blankets, and 2 days later you go in there and she's eating. You're trying to figure out what she's eating. She's dug up her treat.
Our older dog Dune, he does that.
Yeah, she's 7, so
yeah. Well, he's 12 right now, and when I first moved in with my husband, I was cleaning up the house, and I decided I'll take Dune's little bed apart because he claims the love seat is his bed. So I took up all the cushions off the love seat and stuff like that, and I found 98 milk bones in there. He had hidden 98 dog food.
We're just saving for an earthquake or the end of the world.
Well, yeah, I found bones buried underneath her comforter. I have found treats hidden underneath there. She has hidden. We get her the rawhide pig ears, and those are her treats after she has her bath. And I have found those hidden underneath there. It's about hilarious. There's no telling, what you're liable to find whenever you move this comforter, but it's just so funny, and it's so cute to watch. Everybody just loves to watch her because they're sitting there, what is she doing? She's digging a hole to bury her treat.
How cute. Well, everybody, we have a break coming up right now. We have 1 hour remaining of our Pet Psychic Show with Lady Vampire Shadow, and I'm Madam Star with Raven Nightshade, Lady Raven Nightshade, the High Priestess from Alabama. We're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to get a great song on and get your questions, because we're going to read some questions from the chat room. And I don't know, Lady Vampire Shadow, can you see the chat room? Or
Yep.
Okay. And Lady Raven, you can see the chat room.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm good
Okay,
on that.
so we'll be back, and if, for a little bit, it's going to only be one song. And I want anybody who has a question, just a quick question, and we'll go down the line to get you some answers, and hopefully our Vampire Shadow, the Pet Psychic, can help you guys out. So hang on there, and let's just enjoy some songs, some music. I don't know what song, but we'll go ahead and play one. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes.